So we are here to celebrate Virgil Ortiz headlining his card at the Forum. Such a strong lineage of terrific fights over the years in Inglewood. How does Virgil fit into that lineage of tough fights at the Forum?
Well, Virgil's a very good fighter. He's developing a good following. He's not from here. He's from Texas, but he's got a huge fan base here in Los Angeles. So we're going to test the market a little bit, making him a headliner at the Forum. The Forum itself is it's a historic venue for boxing, and I think he fits right in.
His progression in the welterweight division has been tremendous, tougher fight after tougher fight, and now he enters into another tough fight. Ideally, how would you like to develop him over the course of 2020 to get him ready for those big title fights?
I mean, he's passed every test with flying colors. He's knocked out everybody. So, I mean, I think that I would like to see him maybe go the distance once or twice. You want a young fighter to be able to go the distance because, the feelings they go through physically, emotionally, mentally, it's all part of a development of a young fighter. And when they go into a 12-round fight, knowing how to breathe, how to change up your game plan if something's not working, just having the stamina. It's always very, very important. So I would like to see that this year, him going into a fight where he goes the distance before he fights for a world title, but the kid's just that good. He passes every test.
The welterweight division is such a stacked division, still arguably the glamour division with the top with Errol and Terrence Crawford and Thurman and Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, and just the names could go on and on and on and on. How far out do you think he is? Not necessarily you're looking at those matchups yet, but how far away do you think he is from a title shot?
I think by the end of the year. If everything goes as planned and he wins all his fights, I think that it's realistic that by the end of the year, he can be challenging any of those top guys to get into position to fight for a world title. We're going to gauge it off this next fight, his follow-up fight after that, and we'll know whether we can step on the gas or start hitting the brakes a little bit, which is something that's important for a young fighter.
Who do you think is the top three of the welterweight division currently?
Crawford, no question. Crawford's one of the top fighters. I think he is the top fighter, followed by Pacquiao and Spence.
And along with that, with Virgil's coming out party and going the distance, is that what young fighters need? Because, there's always a joke, we don't get paid for overtime, but is that a necessary key for their development?
It is, because, eventually you're going to run into someone you can't knock out. And when that happens, you have to be able to adjust. You have to be able to have a plan B, a plan C. You have to, know what it takes to be in there and keep fighting and keep working on what you're trying to do. Have a game plan to go for 12 rounds.
Quick question about this weekend's action. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Quite a fight, quite an epic event. Tyson Fury really showed a lot of people a power side that they hadn't seen before. What were your thoughts on the fight and possible immediate rematch with Deontay Wilder?
I was rooting for Wilder. It hurts because we worked with him. We had a relationship with him. And I was hoping he would use his jab a little bit better. And for whatever reason, he abandoned the jab. It looked like he used it a little bit in that first round, maybe the second round. But you can't take away from Fury. He fought a great fight. He went for it. He took the chance. He went for it. He tried to knock him out, and he got the knockout.
And lastly, Canelo, we're still waiting to see who his opponent is going to be in his next fight. Always anticipated news. Rumors of Billy Joe Saunders. Caleb Plant has been talking a lot about why he didn't want the fight. What can you tell us about Canelo's next opponent? And is it Billy Joe Saunders? And, you can just tell us. And when do you anticipate making an announcement? Soon.
It's imminent. The announcement's coming very soon. There's a couple of last details we have to work out. And you're gonna have to stay tuned.
Is the opponent American?
You're gonna have to stay tuned.
Does the opponent have dark hair?
The opponent's gonna be a very top-level opponent.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking the icon right here, and also hit the bell button so that you can get alerts every time we upload a new video.